about losing control? I'ma show you how we lose control, baby. Watch this. Look, Marty Mark. Watch the way I start up. I've been going hard, but I can go way harder. Every beat I'm on, yeah, you know that I slaughter. And I'm always looking gorgeous, chilling with somebody's daughter. Yeah, she loving me. Say she love the way my chain sit and contemplate. And of course it says my name if you wanna wait. To let you know who's finna blow. Always winning, check the scope. I'm only losing control. Oh,
I like losing control. I like getting high when I'm feeling my flow. My mind is focused and I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Nah, nah.
fun match. Yeah, you can see one heal triggers. One heal triggers came up in the critical time, and you can see it is a very fun match from the Ghostie leader, and also with the new class selection irregular cards with it, which is Gastille. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. I like it. This deck is very interesting. The new cards from class selection is pretty balanced, and I kind of like it. And for the first skill that I'm going to discuss is the grade 3 boss of Ghostie. This skill is quite good. Your first skill is on Vanguard Reverse Circle, 1 place, cost full plus 1, and call a card not named Ghostie Irregulars from your drop zone to Reverse Circle. And for the second skill, continues on Vanguard Circle, all of your units with Ghostie in its card name on Rearguard or Guardian Circle gets intercept and power 5000 plus shield 5000. And for the third skill, when your rearguard is retired by a cross ability during your turn, counter blast 1 and call a card with Ghostie in its card name and grade less than the grade of the retired unit from the group zone to rearguard circle. Yeah, the skill is very interesting. Yeah, you can see many combos. This Ghostie deck have more attacks compared to the Nitros deck. It's like more 1, 2, 5 attack more, 5 more attacks, 6. Yeah. For the second grade 2, Jesse the Ghostie. Drop zone, retire to rearguard, not named Jesse the Ghostie, and call this card to rearguard circle. This ability may only be used by a card with the same card name once a turn, so it's only once a turn. And for the second skill, on rearguard circle, auto, when it attacks, this unit gets power 5000. At the end of that battle, retire this unit, and if you did not countercharge by the ability of Jesse the Ghostie, return countercharge 1. Yeah, this deck has many counterchargers. Damien the Ghostie has 2 skills. For the first skill is when placed from hand, search your deck for up to 1 card with Ghostie in its card name, put it into your drop zone and shuffle your deck. Yeah, it's very important to set up your drop zone using Damien the Ghostie. And second, at the end of the battle attack, if you have a Vanguard with Ghostie in its card name, cost retire this unit, and if you did not countercharge by the ability of Damien the Ghostie this turn, countercharge 1. Yeah, these 2 cards very interesting for the support of grade 3 B3s. I pretty much like this deck. It's pretty balanced. So I'm going to explain the key card for this deck. So one of the strongest card in this deck is this one. It's very powerful. Additional 10k power if you have 10 or more cards in your drop zone, and additional 10k shield as well. And for the defensive card of this deck, you have this, Cat the Ghostie. The skill is on drop zone, continuous during the battle of your opponent's Vanguard attack. If your drop zone has 10 or more cards, you may call this card to Guardian Circle. This is very powerful. I think this is very powerful. Compared to the other defensive card of this Ghostie deck, this is very powerful. I think it is the best card in this deck. You can guard using this card from your drop zone. It's very powerful, I think. Even though you have to bind it afterwards, it's fine. Pretty much this deck is quite simple, like other Granblue deck using generic support like Column Guard, Bushiroad, School Dragon, and also Bushiroad. The trigger lineup is also simple, like 10 crits and 2 draws. That's all for the Ghostie deck.
Before we get to the Dark Irregulars, I want to ask, do you think the new Ghostie card can be played with Nitros or another Granblue deck?
I think only the grade 3 can be used for the Nitros. Yeah, it's still very pretty generic. Also, plus 1 place, you can call a card from your drop zone to the rearguard circle, and it can be anything except for her.
Okay, now I'm gonna explain the Dark Irregulars plan selection card. First of all, we got the grade 3 Gastille. Well, I'm not gonna read like the details, so Gastille is like pretty simple. That's 1. At the beginning of your battle phase, draw a card, and basically he can choose one of skills for every 5 cards in his soul. So there are 4 abilities. First of all, there's front forget 2 critical, extra critical. Second skill is opponent Vanguard power becomes 1. Third skill, auto abilities don't activate, such as like Perfect Guard or some others. And lastly, deal 1 damage face down.
It is not exactly deal damage. It's like putting a card from your hand to the damage zone.
Damage zone, yeah.
Yeah.
And for the grade 2, we got Poisonic Adopter. So basically, you search 3 cards, grade 2 or less, normal units. And you can, if you search 3, you put 2 into soul and 1 to field. If you only search 2, then you must put both into the soul. Pretty good to set up the grade 1. For the grade 1, Ironheart Assassin. Auto, regular circle. When it attacks for boost, if you soul charge 1, if you soul charge, and your soul has 3 Ironheart Assassin, I'll charge 1. And auto, when rolled upon, you make all these cards a regular circle. Yeah, it's pretty much like Killer Tail, but I don't know if it's better or not. For the Dark Irregulars deck, key card. I think the main ride is still Scharhrot. I didn't ride Gastille because I didn't get the card, but for me, the new clan selection cards is probably good for setting up, but not really key for me, I think. Because you need still number of terror to gain additional hand cards. Previous support for Scharhrot is still more important than the clan selection one. Nothing to say much. Now the trigger. Why I choose to crit Sentinel? Because this is the Irregulars. You're gonna deck out pretty fast. So I'm just using 2 perfect cards. Because yeah, we get protect 1. So now for the game highlights.
So basically, this deck has a very powerful defense. It can intercept any grade using the battery skill. You can see I'm using the grade 0 heal triggers to guard the damage. Like it is very powerful. The batteries can make the heal trigger intercept.
I did misplay at the very end using number of terror skills because I can put the perfect guard into the soul and draw 2 cards instead of the Emblem Masters.
Thank you for watching our video and stay tuned for our next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.